These witches just won't learn. Anybody got some water? If you want an idea of what Tom Homan plans on doing, then I don't want you guys to look no further. I want you to check this out.
As a guy who spent 34 years deporting illegal aliens, I got a message to the millions of illegal aliens that Joe Biden's releasing our country in violation of federal law. You better start packing now. I got another message to the criminal cartels in Mexico. You have killed more Americans than every terrorist organization in the world combined. And that's when President Trump gets back in office. He's going to designate you a terrorist organization, and he's going to wipe you off the face of the earth. You're done. You're done.
How are you guys all doing? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. I really do appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to view my content. Make sure that you're following me on all the platforms you see above and the ones below. And ladies and gentlemen, hitting this like button right here is how my content can consistently be recommended to you. And also, when and if you do subscribe, make sure you hit this bell notification button right there. That way my content will be notified to you when I do post, in theory. But you need to make sure that your notifications setting is turned on in your cell phone devices if you want to be notified when I post a video. So ladies and gentlemen, we got to get ready to roll right on into this because you guys have to check this out. They are freaking out because Tom Homan is going to be the border czar, and they know that he is coming not to play. Daddy came home with the belt, and they know that it's about to be on. But the thing is, they always want to try to get at you because it's like, look how evil he is. Look what's going on. Look what he's going to do. Read between the lines. Well, guess what? If you don't like what Tom Homan has to say, you definitely not going to like what I got to say. But I'm not going to say nothing. I'll speak my piece after this.
Now, the former head of ICE, Tom Homan, has just been picked as border czar for the upcoming administration, and he recently went on 60 Minutes to justify the price that migrants and Americans will pay for his plan. Take a look.
We have seen one estimate that says it would cost $88 billion to deport 1 million people a year.
I don't know if that's accurate or not.
Is that what American taxpayers should expect?
What price do you put on national security? Is that worth it?
Is there a way to carry out mass deportation without separating families?
Of course there is. Families can be deported together. I don't care what anybody's opinion is on illegal immigration. When you create a crisis this big, all these other bad things happen. That's why we have to secure the border. I don't care if you're a Republican, a Democrat, or independent. Border security is national security.
You realize, I mean, it's chilling what he just said. You realize that when he says, yes, families can be deported together, what he is saying is that U.S. citizens can be deported. What he is saying is if the parent is undocumented and they have U.S. citizen children or U.S. citizen spouse, or and you don't want to separate them, then let's deport the U.S. citizens.
You guys heard that, right? Let me tell you what I like about this. I like it when somebody is getting ready to come in and completely take care of business. Not going to care about nobody's feelings, not going to care about what any news network thinks, not going to care about what any mainstream media talk shows like those wicked witches at The View, not going to care about it. Coming in, taking care of business, that's it. And this is exactly what America needs. And guys, this has nothing, I have nothing against, you know, certain people and their beliefs or anything like that. But I'm gonna tell you something right now. When it comes to 100% taking care of our American brothers and sisters, I am 100% behind it. I am 100% behind it. The View right now, I'll do it later. The View, their heads are all spinning. Their heads are all spinning. How is it that you guys try to manipulate wordings? And this is why I want you guys to pay attention to the wording. They said, oh man, Trump is going to take away all the illegals. He's going to take away all the immigrants. He's going to get rid of all the undocumented. That's not what he said. That's not what he said. They said Trump did say it. Trump said he's going to be a dictator day one. That is not what Trump said. This is what I love about some of y'all who brains, y'all don't think. A lot of you don't think. You just hear something and you react. You hear something and you run out and preach it like it's gospel. All these talking points you guys are saying. You're going to take away your rights. He's going to deport you. He's going to put you guys all in these camps. Come on now, stop with the bull crap. Stop with the bull crap, okay? You are running on talking points. That's all you got to run on. So anyway, like I was saying, I want you guys to really pay attention when people say certain things on these news networks and when they say things like on shows like The View. They said Trump said he going to have the largest mass deportation. And why wouldn't it be the largest mass deportation when we have the largest mass of folks pouring in our country over the past 4 years? Why would it? Has no choice but to be the largest mass deportation. Does that make sense to y'all? This is why common sense is very important. This is why reading between the lines, reading between the words are very important, because these are the type of things they don't want you guys to think about. That phrase, you know what? Who has the largest deportation on book right now? Who has the largest deportation on book right now? There you go. Pedro just answered the question. Pedro answered the question. The person who has the largest deportation on book right now is Barack Obama. Y'all have nothing to say to him, though. Y'all have nothing to say to him. Yanni Full of Faith, thank you for the $2 super chat. I really appreciate that. God bless you for that. Obama has the largest deportation right now. Y'all don't have anything to say to him. You better not say nothing to him. You want to know why? Because then you're going to be accused of being called a racist. You'll be accused of calling Barack Obama racist if you want to try to blurt him out like that, according to a lot of you left-leaning, radical, certain-minded individuals. Barack Obama has the largest mass deportation on record right now. Y'all have nothing to say about him. Trump was in there for 4 years. He didn't have the largest mass deportation. Barack Obama still holds that record. Y'all have nothing to say about that. All of a sudden, how come Barack Obama's not a xenophobe? Huh? Why isn't Barack Obama a xenophobe? Anyway, to my young mentees, when I teach y'all this superior-minded thinking type strategies, again, when they speak to you, when they say certain things, listen, Trump is going to have the largest mass deportation possibly on record. Why is that? Because America has had the largest influx of illegals pouring into our country on record. So if you have a large number of illegals that poured into our country illegally, and then Trump is going to put things in place to deport them, then guess what? Naturally, you're going to have the largest mass deportation of illegals in our country. Duh. That doesn't make him xenophobic. You're going to have mark my words, you're going to have all type of news networks. You're going to have all kinds of talk shows, podcasts, talk show hosts and all them. They're all going to be coming in and start to say things like, this is going to be horrible. All those people, some people came here with their children. And what are they going to do about the children? Get out. Get out. Some of these people came here and they were running away from, get out. If they came here illegally, get out. Well, they were running away from their country because they got so much, get out. We will deal with that later. And y'all want to sit back and act like, well, Trump gonna get in there and he gonna, good, get out. I do not care. Every last illegal alien, every last illegal person in this country right now, I don't care where they came from, get out. Well, Ty, these people got kids. It's nothing. The kids didn't do nothing wrong. I don't care. You shouldn't have put your child life in danger by coming here illegally. You never should have did this. You teaching your children that doing things illegally is right, and it's not. So all of y'all in here that's doing all this talking about, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know. It doesn't matter. In my house, I don't have to know what I'm talking about according to what you think. Get out my house. See how that works? See how that works? Okay. I told you, some of y'all in here right now, y'all, this is too easy for me. You are a mean man. Get out. Get out. Hey, you know what I don't like about you? You know what? I don't care what you don't like about me. Bye-bye. Go. Well, what are they going to eat? I don't know. It's not my responsibility. Well, what if these people that's going to these places, what if they go back and starve? That's not my responsibility. My responsibility is my house. I have to get my house in order first. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Now, with that all being said, ladies and gentlemen, the beauty of all this is that you are getting ready to see, hopefully, some structure, okay? You're going to see structure. You're going to see discipline. You're going to see law. You're going to see order. I mean, what? It is what it is, right? I know it can tug at your heartstring because you see these little kids and they all sad and everything like that. But again, parents never should have did it. Y'all can argue with me on this. That's completely fine. It's arguable. But the thing is, when it comes to stuff and laying the law down and discipline, you can argue all you want to. But guess what? You and your child are still going to go, well, they're U.S. citizens. Well, your parents, you never should have came here legally and had your children here and got them where they are right now. And that's your fault. That's not America's fault. That's your fault. And like he said, he's not splitting up families. If you're going back to where you came from and you want to leave your child here, you're going to leave them in the system. But I wouldn't do that because there's a good chance they're going to be sex trafficked or something like that. Just saying. But if not, you're not breaking up the family. They can go back with their parent, back to where they came from. That's it. Anyway, let me know what you guys all think by putting it in the comments below after this video, whether you agree or disagree. Don't forget to do what you see in that cloud right, ladies and gentlemen. The next video that I would do in chronological order most likely will be up here. Things that I do as a variety on the channel will be right here. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.